So the CONCACAF World Cup qualifier draw was officially announced, and man, these groups, especially the team I favor, it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get really interesting. I made a couple videos before showcasing how, or reviewing El Salvador's game for the past two games against Suriname and Angola, whatever you want to say, and now it's heading into the round three of the qualifiers, and man, for me, past couple years, I've been saying all the time, El Salvador's coming back up. El Salvador's coming back up. Last 2 3 years, last 2 years, you want to say, it has just not been looking like it. And this year now, with U.S., Mexico, and Canada out of the equation, out of the factor of qualifying for the World Cup, it's just getting difficult left and right. Here I have the video up for the draw here. It's gonna be three. Here's gonna be three groups of four, and the first place group advances to the World Cup. They officially qualify for the World Cup. Second place goes through another playoff round, which is just more anxious, really. And the last two are just officially out. So yeah, it's gonna be. He's gonna explain. Top of each group. It's already Canada, Mexico, and U.S. This probably would have happened either way. How I think the last World Cup was actually different. I think it was more top three of the single group qualify, fourth place for a qualifier match, and I think that qualifier was Panama, I want to believe. But yeah, here's gonna show the draw, blah blah blah. Let's go here. So at the moment, let me go to the finalized groups. This year, wow. Okay, so Group A. Group A is the group of death. What a group. Panama, probably the best team out of all this list. Qualified the World Cups last season, the year before that, or not last season, the last World Cup and the 2018 World Cup in Russia. What's it called? Then you have El Salvador. For me, they looked pretty decent against Suriname. For me, they were the better team throughout the match. But I doubt that Suriname were really trying. They really qualified. Even the last 2 minutes, they were just toying around with the ball. Why go? Why go? People are hating El Salvador for just passing towards the end of the match. But if you want to try to qualify the World Cup, you got to do what you got to do. But then Panama and Suriname are most likely going to top Group A with El Salvador. People are saying El Salvador might even finish last in this group. I just really want to see El Salvador qualify, and they just have to beat. If they just beat Suriname and Guatemala, this is a huge chance that they could really qualify. And it's nerve wracking. So it really is. It really is nerve wracking. So we'll see about that. Jamaica's topping Group B without a doubt. I wish El Salvador got a different group like this. So it's a shame. You have Curacao, Trinidad and Tobago, and Bermuda. Light work group for Jamaica. You have the likes of Mikel Antonio, who's coming back from an injury, car accident, I believe. You have the likes of Leon Bailey. Jamaica have a strong team, so they most likely will qualify for the World Cup. Here in Group C, Costa Rica, Honduras, Haiti, and Nicaragua. Costa Rica most likely gonna top the group. They qualify World Cups almost all the time as well. It's gonna be interesting seeing one of these teams in the playoffs round, especially also in Group B. Because one of them they're gonna have to go to the next rounds to the playoff rounds. So Costa Rica, who knows? Even Haiti may even finish second here. But yeah, I don't think they explain how the rest of the Group B goes through the next round. Three lowest ranked teams. But yeah, just a quick little video of how I think it will just the CONCACAF qualifiers will be like, and it's gonna be a tough group for Group A. Really, it really is. We'll see what happens there. Really, the group, the last match between Puerto Rico was versing I forgot what team they were versing at the same time El Salvador were playing. It was just nerve wracking seeing left and right, back and forth, and seeing the two games going on hand in hand. There's a moment where El Salvador was getting knocked out. There's a moment that Puerto Rico was getting knocked out, and El Salvador scored. Nathan Ordaz was playing really good. Same with Enriquez, Brian Gill. and the Costa Rica, and then it was 1-1 down in the Puerto Rico game, and then Puerto Rico scores another one. So like, oh, it's just nerve wracking. They're tied in points, or not tied in points, but Salvador had a point ahead. So it was just nerve wracking. One goal from Suriname would have ended Salvador's hopes and dreams. But now heading to Group A, this is a group of that really. Only you can only tell what will happen in the future here. So I had really much fun covering El Salvador. It's getting pretty good views too. One of the most views videos in this new channel I made. So I'm really excited to just produce more content like that. Where's the lighting so dark? But yeah, I want to continue going through the Gold Cup, Nations League, CONCACAF qualifiers. Maybe try to get into the Solar League, which is gonna be really hard to pay. There's just so many leagues people pay attention to. I really want to create content for a lot of these leagues, but it's just really hard. It's really hard to. So I've been trying to cover just like the top matches going on. I haven't even covered the Club World Cup yet, and it started 2 days ago. So I really want to cover everything if possible. It's just hard to maintain each thing, especially, and also go over transfers, players, just putting just news in general. Just news constantly happening, games constantly happening. And it's hard when it's just me and my computer right here. So it's a bit hard, but we'll see what happens there. Channel's growing slowly. I really want the channel to grow. I want to do a bunch of more things. I want to do more in stuff, like going in person in games and stuff like that. But at the moment, we're starting slow. I want to soon try to interview players from like USL. I've gotten into contact, especially in motorsport. I'm a huge fan of F1 and all that, and I've gotten talks to like some amateur drivers, but never really officially. Here we go to talk to them. But slowly, I want to grow the channel and try to cover everything possible. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little summary of not even a summary, just a little rant I always say. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.